Okay, welcome to my garage. This is where sometimes I get a workout in or play a little darts or something like that. Anyways, the reason that I'm actually here today is I was talking with a patient, Chris, who has dealt with some shoulder pain recently. He didn't have a trauma happen, he didn't have a big strain that he could think of, but he noticed whenever he would bring his arm up very high, it felt like a catch, like a strain was happening. He also noticed it took him a second to get his arm over, which can be pretty common with this irritation, but lifting was difficult. And whenever you're dealing with the shoulder, there's a lot of things that can happen. The most common is some mild irritations with the rotator cuff, which is 4 different primary muscles that branch into a tendon that wraps and attaches, and just brings in stabilization. And they're not the big movers like a deltoid or really even the upper trap, but smaller muscles that if I sleep on my shoulder for a long period of time and then I get up and I go grab something quick, it can feel irritated and I can get a little bitty frays in those tendons, not even necessarily a full tear or even a partial tear, just irritations. And as long as it's not one of those things like a partial or a full tear, then there's a couple things that you can do with a band to help them. I typically will tell people it's like prehab. It also can be a protocol for rehab after surgery on a shoulder. It's pretty common. But if you've dealt with shoulder pain and you haven't had anything big happen, it's just a really good thing to mix into your protocol to bring in some stabilization to that area, along with ice, flushing out inflammation, possibility of turmeric. There's some different supplements that are really good for inflammation. Anyways, all you gotta do is get a band. We have them at the office. You can get some at Academy too. I like the ones with the handles. And there's a number of different movements. I just try and tell people, remember, away from the body and towards the body. So in this case, I'm just gonna grab a band. I'm gonna keep my elbow pinned by my side. I'm gonna do high reps, so 10 to 12 reps of twisting my hand out away from the body. So away from the body there after I do 10 to 12 reps. Then I'll actually turn around and now I'm pulling towards the body. So there's the away and towards. So I'm going to do both of those. Then I can actually step away from the band, pull towards the body, do 10 to 12 reps here. I can actually now turn around and pull up away from the body, 10 to 12 reps. And then I can face directly towards it, pull towards the body. This one is a little bit different where it's kind of away, so it's really kind of towards the body too, but going down and back up and just taking that full circle. Another really good one is this same movement but with your arm up to the side. And so stand here and go up and go down. The idea with this is to keep this part of the arm in the same position, and it's all just that elbow rotation, which actually is a muscle up here that's working. And a big thing to remember whenever you are here by your side, you can sometimes stick something underneath your armpit, underneath that elbow, and the elbow should stay pinned. So if I'm starting to go out and I do this and it falls, then I'm actually moving that part of my body and moving it away. I need that part to be set in tight so I can step out, and as long as I'm going, it's not a large range of motion, but as long as I'm going out and it doesn't drop and I keep that arm pinned, then I'm okay. And another thing to remember is the shoulder blade back here, if it rolls out and forward, that's bad. I want to have that shoulder blade pulled in tight against my body. So if I actually show you that shoulder blade and what it looks like, you can see sometimes the tip of it bowing out. You want to flatten that shoulder blade against the body, almost like I'm trying to turn my armpit forward. That's a good stable position to do these exercises in. So I stabilize that joint, I go through away from the body towards the body, away from the body towards the body, just go through that circle, tighten up that shoulder blade. Takes a few minutes, but you can do it once a day for a few days. I mean, you could do it every day really, and it wouldn't be too bad if you're using a light resistance. Help bring in some stabilization, prevent people from shoulder injuries, and As always, if you guys have any questions, want me to shoot a video on how to do something or how to get better from something, if I can help you, I will. Make sure to follow our page. If you like the video, click the like button. Comment, share, all that good stuff. All right, Chris, hope this helped you, and we'll see y'all later.